In this video, I'm going to show you how to overcome your stage anxiety using a very powerful ART or A.R.T method. Hi everyone, my name is Wayne Neo and I help performers who want to consistently give amazing performances to be calm, confident and in control on stage and in life. So I'm currently offering only 5 free clarity calls this week where we gain clarity on where you are and how to achieve your goals. So just click the link in the description below to grab your free clarity call today. Also, I'll be releasing detailed lessons on self-hypnosis, many techniques and visualizations that therapists and peak performers use on this YouTube channel. So be sure to subscribe now if you'd like to be a part of that. So how can you overcome your stage anxiety? So one thing you need to know and accept is that your thoughts such as, I'm not good enough, or what if I mess up on stage, these thoughts, they may just be words, but they cause emotions such as worry and anxiousness. And what are emotions? Emotions are simply energy in motion. Hence E for energy and motion, emotion. So when you do not directly address the emotions that arise because of your thoughts or that critical voice inside your head, they transform into physical symptoms. So it is your body's way of calling out to you, asking you to pay more attention. So for example, when you're feeling just a little bit insecure about your own abilities, the thought, oh, I'm not that ready, it appears, this thought. And then you ignore it, right? You try to shove it aside, you try to ignore it, and you try to focus on other things because you also know that it's not helpful to entertain these thoughts. So this thought then becomes a feeling, a worry and a little bit of anxiety. Still, you choose to ignore it, just shoving it down and distracting yourself and focusing on what you're supposed to do or you're going to do when you get on stage. So your brain thinks that you haven't noticed it at all and decides to amp it up a little bit. It says, okay, I better make it more obvious and visible so that you actually notice that, this is something to be worried about. So then it thinks, okay, I should give you some difficulty breathing, some trembling hands, cold feet, shaking limbs, stomach discomfort, feeling sick, And then you think that by now you try to address those thoughts. However, most of us just try to power through these symptoms and hope for the best. But you know that it's not working out so well. So what we need to do is to really take the time to address those thoughts even before a stage setting. So even before about performing, you need to address it off stage. So one exercise you can do is to just imagine that you have to perform in half an hour. Right? What are the thoughts and worries that arise? We think that we dismiss these thoughts by focusing on something else, like the music or the score, your lines, your script, your movement. But what we are actually doing is that we end up storing all these thoughts at the back of your mind. So while we know we are physically safe, why do we still have this fight, flight, and freeze response? This is because our brain sees it as high stress or danger or threat situation. So this all comes from any anxious thoughts and fears that you have stored and gathered. You think one random thought doesn't matter much, but they all gather back there and they form like a mini army ready for you to have a panic attack anytime. So all these thoughts, worries about what the audience will think of you, worries that you'll make a mistake, worries that you have a memory lapse, worries that this one performance will ruin your reputation forever. So we really make sure that our mind and our body understands that what we are doing is safe. Alright, that's why we feel so insecure and unsafe on stage and nervous, because it doesn't know that we are safe. So you need to take the time to soothe yourself. So when you're waiting for your turn to perform, right, and I suggest you do this not before a performance, but actually having practiced this skill, like way before a performance, right? Directly address these worrying thoughts using A.R.T. So for example, A, acknowledge, right? Acknowledge your thoughts, okay? Acknowledge what you're feeling. So you can say some soothing talk for yourself to kind of soothe your mind and body. Acknowledge, right? I understand that I am now worried about my performance. Okay? I feel anxious and my chest is tightening up. My stomach feels a little queasy and I notice that my hands are starting to get cold. I'm worried that my cold hands will prevent me from giving my best. Alright? So you've acknowledged your worries and your thoughts and what is happening. Now, only acknowledge what arises. Don't spiral out of control, please. So don't say, oh, I'm worried that my cold hands will prevent me from giving my best. And now that I have cold hands, I'm just not going to be able to move it. I'm not going to control my body. I don't know what to do now. Oh my God, I'm going to forget everything. We are spiraling out of control when it has not happened. Only acknowledge the things that are currently happening and feeling. Okay? A, acknowledge. So R, reassure yourself, right? I know that I may not be able to give my best on stage, but I know that I will do the best that I can given the current situation. I know that I have worked hard for this moment. Hopefully you have. And I think that no matter what happens, I like to enjoy it. I know that everybody, including the great masters, have made mistakes on stage. I think I deserve to enjoy this performance. And I know that most of the audience would like to enjoy it too, instead of watching me fail. I mean, after all, they probably spend their time and money coming here to enjoy their night, probably. Right? So I'm reassuring myself. I've acknowledged what's going on and how I'm feeling. And I've started to soothe myself already by reassuring, right? And notice that all these things that I say, that I use to reassure myself, they aren't lies. I'm not going to say that, oh, everything's going to go perfect. I'm going to do so well in this. No, what I said was, I know that I may not be able to give my best on stage. But I know that I really do know that I will do my best given the current situation. So whatever happens, I know I'm just going to try my best and do my best. Alright? So there are no lies there. And when you're lying. You will feel that emotional discord and you'll just feel worse. So don't lie to yourself. But instead, reassure yourself with the things that you know you can do and can handle. Alright, so A.R.T. What is the third one? T, for trust. Use words that show yourself that you can trust your own body. So I trust that I know what to do the moment I walk on stage. I trust my body to give its best no matter what, despite feeling a little nervous now. Right? I trust my brain to know the most comfortable way to approach this situation. I trust that all my hard work will pay off, or at least most of it will pay off. I trust my fingers, they know what to do and where to go. I trust that they are strong and in control despite feeling a little cold. Now, I trust my own musical ability to communicate this beautiful music to the audience. And I trust myself to enjoy this moment because I deserve it. Alright? So take the time to let your mind and body know that going on stage is safe. Let it know that you are in control of the situation. Alright? So feel free to comment and share this video to your fellow performers. So if you want to be calm, confident and in control on stage and in life, be sure to book a free clarity call with me today. And for longer, more detailed masterclasses, hypnosis audios and techniques, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel now because lots of good stuff are going to be uploaded there real soon.